Fancy learning some interesting facts about that body of yours? Then stick around because you're about to seriously up your Trivial Pursuit game. Here are 7 less commonly known facts about the body's internal organs. So let's get to it. First up on our list, the acid in your stomach is strong, enough to dissolve razor blades. Yes, we're looking at the stomach's evil side here. Hydrochloric acid is a type of acid found in the stomach. It makes up most of the gastric acid, which enables us to break down the protein molecules in our food. Hydrochloric acid is not to be messed up with, however. As well as playing a role in our digestion, it also functions as a strong corrosive, which enables it to eat through many types of metal. Needless to say, please don't try this at home. Now on to our second fact. The human body contains an estimated 60,000 miles of blood vessels. Well, let's put this into perspective. The distance around Earth is around 25,000 miles. This means that if your blood vessels were laid end to end, they could stretch around the Earth twice, with some of them making it onto the third lap. Next up, the adrenal glands change size throughout life. Now, we all know that we shrink in height as we grow older, but did you know that shrinkage is happening inside your body too? The adrenal glands are 2 small glands that sit on top of your kidneys. They contain 2 distinct layers, the outer adrenal cortex and the inner adrenal medulla. Between them, these structures produce important hormones. On top of that, the adrenal glands gradually shrink as you get older. At the 7th month of fetal development, the adrenal glands are a similar size to the kidneys. From the time of birth right up until old age, the glands begin to shrink, eventually becoming so small that they can hardly be seen. Our 4th fact may surprise you. Scientists have counted over 500 different liver functions. The liver's best known function may be as your alcohol detoxification center, but its functions stretch far beyond this. In fact, the liver is one of the body's hardest working, largest, and busiest organs. Some perhaps lesser known functions of the liver include bioproduction, decomposition of red blood cells, storage of excess iron, detoxification of harmful substances, and plasma protein production. And now for fact number 5. You get a new stomach lining every 3 to 4 days. The stomach contains a layer of epithelial tissue full of mucosal cells. This is known as a mucosal epithelium layer or the gastric mucosa. The mucosal cells produce mucus to protect themselves from the harsh hydrochloric acid content in the stomach. However, these cells undergo continuous damage and have an average lifespan of 3 to 4 days. If the rate of destruction to the mucosa exceeds the rate at which it can be replaced, the acidic environment within the stomach can destroy the underlying tissues of the stomach wall. And this, everyone, is how peptic ulcers form. Ouch. On to the next fact, the 6th one, where your left lung is longer but smaller than your right lung. If you had to sketch the picture of the lungs, would you draw the 2 lungs of the same size? Well, the left and right lungs have a few small but significant differences beginning with their size. Although it is longer, the left lung is actually slightly smaller than the right lung. This is because the human heart is tilted slightly to the left side of the body, causing it to push it up against the left lung and crowd it out. The heart fits into a little alcove known as the cardiac notch. Luckily, the left lung likes to snuggle, and it doesn't mind the cramped living conditions. And now, a slightly gruesome 7th and last fact to round things off. The human heart creates enough pressure to squirt blood 30 feet. If you have your blood pressure checked, you will notice 2 different readings: diastolic blood pressure and systolic blood pressure. Diastolic blood pressure shows your blood pressure when your heart is at rest in between heartbeats, whereas systolic blood pressure shows your blood pressure when your heart is actively pumping blood around your body. In order to quickly and efficiently pump blood through your body, a lot of pressure is required, enough to squirt blood a distance of 30 feet. Well, it's a little wonder you can feel your heartbeat so easily.